Good morning. I'm going to talk very slowly.
It ain't gonna happen.
For my friend Tom Turton here.
I have a mint doing everyone a favor on this one after breakfast.
Do you have coffee and biscuit breath?
Yes.
Okay, thought I'd ask. Welcome on this
Well, not
wonderful
anymore.
Wednesday. Now
It's minty fresh.
Thanks to,
A mint.
but who gave it to you?
Oh, Tom Schmidt.
Tom Schmidt.
Yeah, he said, Tom, rule of thumb, friend offers you a breath mint. Hey, would you like one? Take it. Because they're just too polite to say, whoa, gee, you need a breath mint.
Oh, Tom, I got a story for you. Welcome to the show. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Tom Turton. Minty fresh.
Can I tell you the most embarrassing thing that happened to me at Critics' Choice Awards?
Okay, yeah.
It has to do with breath.
Uh-oh.
I get nervous breath.
Uh-huh.
And I get nervous every time I go because you never know who's going to be nice or rude to you, you know?
Sure.
So we were in the lobby a few years ago talking to some other critics, and, you know, you see people you don't get to see in a year. So we're gathering, reminiscing, catching up, and blah, blah. And a friend of mine was like, do you have a mint? Which is code for, you need a mint. And I went, no. So I'm asking all the people around, and I see this fellow critic that's a friend of mine, and she's lovely. And she had said hi, but she had left. So I went back to her, and she had a purse. So I'm thinking, okay, she has a mint. And I went to her, I was like, I'm so sorry. Do you have gum or a mint? She goes, yes, I do. She goes, I'm so glad you asked. After I talked to you, I was like, I need a mint myself. And I was like, she smelled my bad breath. It had to take a mint herself because she was in the presence of me. It was so embarrassing. She was my go-to all night, and now, ever since then, I do not go anywhere, especially those events, without like Listerine strips.
You need to stop being nervous in front of those people.
I know.
You know, be nervous if you were like at a plumber or electrician convention. Those guys can fix things in your house so they don't burn down and things. The other guys are just doing make-believe.
That's very true. Uh-huh. They just pretend for a living.
A 6-year-old does that real good.
Real good.
They believe they're a cowboy or a spaceman or something like that.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to.
That's all right. No. That's, you know, there are times in our lives when we wish that you weren't there, but unfortunately we are. And the other thing is, and I've read this so many times, generally that thing you are so embarrassed that you did, nobody remembers. You're the only one who thinks about it.
Very true. Very true. Except for one incident I won't talk about, happened in Branson years ago.
Talk about it.
No, I thought.
Come on, talk about it.
No, listen.
You did, look,
no.
First rule of television, you do not tease without proof.
Okay. Here's what I will not go into detail. However,
come on.
I will say something happened to me at a show during the rehearsal process. And at the time, I thought it was...
Did it have to do with pants? Like, did they fall down?
No.
Okay.
It was not costume related.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It was vocally related, rehearsing, and I did something, and you know how you immediately after you do something, you're like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
So I was kicking myself.
Right.
A few years later, a friend of mine who was in that show, we were at like some party, he's like, hey, remember when you did that thing? And I'm like, ah! I thought everybody forgot about that. I tried something vocally, it didn't work.
The only thing that they don't forget is vocal things. They always remember
They
that.
remember.
Because they're usually singers and have their moments too.
Oh, gosh.
Did you start yodeling when you weren't supposed to?
I tried a vocal choice that I shouldn't have tried.
Got it.
And when you crack on stage, not fun.
No, it's
that
not.
type of thing. I was like, oh.
But at least it was in rehearsal.
Yes, it was. It was in
So all the rest of the cast went, that guy can't sing.
Exactly. Well, Tom, let's get to some fun headlines.
All right. Head right in there.
Because this kind of reminds me of your Turton Back Time that's coming up. You always tell about things that I don't know.
Okay.
And you would think that Tom Cruise would have won an Oscar by now, right?
Well,
hasn't he won an Oscar? I don't think he's won an Oscar because he's.
I don't think so either.
Because guess what?
I mean, he doesn't get credit for the special effects. And things.
But I'm saying, like, it's odd to think of all the Hollywood stars who haven't actually gotten an Oscar. So Tom Cruise has been defying death for audiences' entertainment's sake in the Mission Impossible movies for decades.
Right.
And now, guess what? He's finally getting his first Oscar.
Sweet.
Finally,
Okay.
Cruise will receive an honorary Oscar, which I still think that's as good, right? Or no? Is that small?
An Oscar is an Oscar.
There you go. The 2025 Governors Awards. The Academy is honoring Cruise for being an advocate of the theatrical experience. Cruise was a tireless promoter of movies, especially during the pandemic, and his blockbuster Top Gun Maverick helped lure audiences back to the theaters. Country legend, get this, Dolly Parton and choreographer Debbie Allen will also be honored at the ceremony November 16th and receive their honorary Oscars.
Okay, I like that.
I love it. Now, I will say this. I do remember, Tom, and you may remember this, from history. In 1939, when The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind were up against each other.
Right.
Gone with the Wind ended up winning majority of everything. However, the Academy was torn between Vivien Leigh for Best Actress and Judy Garland. So
Okay.
instead of dividing it, they gave Judy Garland an honorary Youth Best Actress Oscar.
They did, yeah.
But what I remember is it was smaller.
Yes.
So
Well,
why
was
did they
she.
shrink it for her? I want the big one.
Well, because she was, shorter in stature and everything,
Yeah.
so when she held it up, it looked like
It
the
looked
same.
proportional?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, I hope they don't give them shrunken versions.
Or one that, has got a parachute and things like
Well,
that.
Tom Cruise is actually very small. It might look giant in his hand.
Well, see, maybe that's what's kept him out of it.
I hope Chris Luzader's watching
Yes,
this. Chris Luzader, if you see this, Tom Cruise is just a little man. He's a wee little man. Mm-hmm. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, maybe they were afraid he would, fall over or something.
Okay, I'm
All right.
sorry.
I'm going to switch gears
Please,
here.
sir, please,
A
sir.
local Western Australian delighted onlookers at Mandurah State Park, okay, as he performed impressive tricks on a mobility scooter.
Ooh.
Look at that. All right. One Instagram and TikTok user captured the moment the man who they said is named Gavin performed donuts around the park before popping a wheelie. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have people all over the Ozarks doing this now.
We're going to see this at Walmart now.
That's
through the
got to be
aisles.
that's got to be a souped-up scooter there.
It has to be.
I sure hope so. Okay, a lot of the locals know Gavin and say he's a genuinely nice and funny guy. On this particular night, Gavin thought the energy was low and decided to make the mood a bit more fun, joking about the man's aura on social media. The source wrote, "Whose Gramps is this?" to TikTok. Uh-huh.
I was going to say, is he younger or is he an older gentleman? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Because I was going to say his grandma was running behind him going, give me back my scooter.
Well, they said, "Whose Gramps is this?" Maybe
Maybe he is an older
man.
gentleman. I can't tell from the video if that's a long white beard or something.
I don't know, but I think I think that's pretty good.
He did an amazing job.
We're going to see. I predict now in supermarkets across the Ozarks.
Could you imagine? Or at SDC.
Yeah. This is it. Okay.
Challenge.
We could have the 500-mile race on those things,
Oh, that'd be fun. Now that's a race I would enter.
Well,
That's leisurely.
you have to be a certain age, so you're not allowed. Nah.
Nanny, nanny.
See, if you can collect Social Security, you can be in the race.
Okay then. All right. Not there yet.
I'm going to be there. I mean, I'm already that part, but I'll be at the race.